Hey guys, I just wanted to talk to you, actually, a little bit. How many of you guys and girls, when I say guys, I mean both female and male, it's just the way I talk, I guess. How many of you guys feel insecure? And I'm not just talking about your body, but about yourself in general. Sometimes I feel like there's some days where I feel completely, not, I wouldn't say proud, but confident. Maybe not like I can do this confident. Like, confident as in I know who I am, I'm a good person, I have many talents, may not be an expert in anything, I'm more of a jack of all trades, and am a fast learner, and what's the word? Handy, I guess? Like a do-it-yourself person. I figure things out. I'm very knowledgeable in that way, in that aspect. So on and so forth. Well, sometimes, my body makes me feel insecure when I notice people, like, I don't dress in a way that people would really look at me like, oh God, why is she wearing that? No, it's more like, sometimes I feel like people are looking at me like, oh God, another fat chicken, getting pizza. It's like what she needs, really. Or, sometimes I swear I get that look like, oh, she has a cute face or a cute smile. Well, too bad she's so fat, And you know what? I've been guilty of that myself. I've seen really pretty women who had gorgeous faces, but their body just, it didn't fit their face. Or their upper body didn't fit their lower body or whatever. And I've thought that, and, I feel that way about myself. I know my arms are actually, or at least my forearms, and my feet, and, yeah, well, I'd say my forearms, my hands, from my feet up to my knees, are actually pretty skinny or small, I guess. You can tell I used to be a kind of thin person when I was younger. And I wish I could show you pictures of me when I was like in elementary and middle school. I had long legs. It looked like I was going to be a tall, skinny person. And, I mean, the closest to that I ever got was, I think I was maybe 5'4" in ninth grade, and I was 119 pounds, and well, now I'm like 5'5"-ish. I'm not much taller, but, I don't know, just, you look at other people, and I know you're not supposed to compare yourself to other people, but, envy. Envy is bitter. And it makes you daydream about how you wish you had this and you wish you had that, and it doesn't do anything but make you feel bitter and sad and, so on and so forth. And you know what? If I was running track every day, or, gave up a few of my other passions, and, like food being a passion, because I love to cook too, and it's hard to try to control your food if you love to cook as well. And, I know some of you are saying, no, you can cook healthy. Well, I'm kind of a foodie. I like everything. I like cooking everything. Healthy, not healthy, sweet, not sweet, simple to complicated. I've once spent 3 days making a cake before. Well, because for one, I'm not a professional, and two, I like making cakes I've never made before and experimenting, so on and so forth. But anyways, yeah, excuses. I know. Some passions are worth giving up if it's having a negative effect on your body as much as you might enjoy it. I might not, be an addict when it comes to drugs or alcohol or any substance abuses like that. But food can be a horrible addiction, especially when your mind isn't right. And as much as I'd love a free therapist, I would never want to pay for one in a way that, because you just, well, okay, maybe if I had the money I'd pay for one, but I wouldn't pay for a psychiatrist, because I do not believe in taking pills for your personal problems unless there is like an actual biological reason for it, like whether it's chemical or like some kind of deformity causing like a brain deformity and whatever causing problems. But I just see so many people taking all these medications and all the side effects aren't worth it. Some of the medications make you lose weight really quick, but all the other side effects aren't worth it. And how do you know you're not going to become addicted to these things? How do you know they're not going to cause more problems or kill you? So I just try to stay away from any medications. It's hard to know what is kind of like just knowing the truth about the world and religion and about everything. It's hard to know what is or isn't good for you personally. What is or isn't real when it comes to the truth about medications and why they are pushing things on you. And one thing I hate the most is most medications and doctors only want to treat the symptom and not the cause. So, for example, if you're taking, let's see, well, no, I don't want to use an example like that. Let's just say that, maybe you're having headaches. You're having chronic headaches. And, doctor just prescribes you headache medication. And all it does is really, from what I understand, it thins your blood enough to where the blood flow doesn't put as much pressure on your brain and circulation and so on and so forth. And that reduces the headaches. But if you keep having them, there's something really wrong. You have to get checked out. And sometimes it could be something as simple as a mild infection. Well, not infection. Infections aren't really simple. They can be deadly. But it could be something as just a mild infection. Like bladder infection or, a sinus infection building or whatever. It could be something as you're wearing the wrong pairs of shoes, or you're wearing your hair too tight, hair band too tight, or maybe your bed is causing you to lay wrong, or maybe you have something damaged in your neck and you need a chiropractor, That would be more helpful than prescribing freaking medication that can cause so much more damage and doesn't treat the problem. It just treats the symptom. Well, anyways, I'm getting off of topic. I don't even remember what I was talking about exactly. Substance abuse, I guess. Well, anyways, I'm trying to stay away from medications as much as I'd love to be told all my problems can be cured with a pill. I know it's not that way. You need to think. You gotta fight for your life. You gotta fight for your health. You've gotta work. It's not gonna be easy. Life's not easy. You've gotta think more organically. I'm not saying you have to only buy organic stuff, but think more natural. Get your sugars from natural sources instead of, processed sources. And sorry, I'm a little cold, so I'm shaking. And I'm getting tired again. Well, anyways, so you can tell my train of thought tends to scatter, especially if I'm trying to think of the right word to say. But, oh yeah, this was about questioning. So yeah, I'll only ask you guys if you feel insecure, and what do you feel most insecure what is your biggest insecurity that you think affects your weight? Some people say that them feeling fat makes them fatter. They consume more. They get in that loop where they feel fatter, they feel more depressed, they just keep getting worse and worse and worse. And if that's the case, and if it is for you, I would suggest doing what I try to do. And yes, I know my emotions are up and down a lot. But for a while, when I was losing that weight pretty quick, I was feeling really good. Because every time I stepped on the scale, I kept losing more and more. Well, it hasn't been like that lately. But all I know is I felt better. And, it could be something as simple as getting hugs more often. I have my kitties. One laying on my chest right now and one over there. And it could be something as simple as waking up early and starting chores early, getting your day started early, even if you might be slightly tired. Just get up and start moving, get something done. Listen to show tunes, or swing, or something upbeat, or something that makes you feel romantic. And I don't mean romantic in a sexual aspect, but romantic as in a love, but upbeat love, you don't have a care in the world, you have your best friend or significant other, and everything's great, and your life's going great. That kind of music. Try not to listen to depressing things or angry things or things that make you think of your past. And nostalgia is great, but it's painful. And try to get rid of things that you hold on to that give you bad memories or sad memories, or at least try to store them away where you don't see them. The more you pull these things out, the more you feel depressed or defeated, or if you're worried about losing a memory, losing someone's memory, you know what I say to that? If you lose the memory, you won't care. Think of it like that. I mean, you don't care about the item when it's collecting dust in a closet somewhere, and you don't remember it until you go through your closet when you're either moving or reorganizing or looking for something, and you find these nostalgic things that cause sad memories. I mean, if you didn't care before you found them again, why would you care if they're gone? Or why would you care if you don't remember them, right? Well, that's just some tips. Yeah, I know I talk too much sometimes, but well, I don't know. I'm getting off topic again. I guess my main question of this video was the insecurity thing. I will, I guess, ask more questions on other videos. I was going to make this about only questions, but my mind decides to go off in different places. So, yeah, I'll end it now. Alright, thank you.